This video is a part of a bigger one, but it is sufficient and within 16 minutes to show you the evidence present also when the Hebrews, along with Moses, reached the other side of the Red Sea. If you have watched this video as the last bonus addition to my 7-part series compilation of the actual ancient Earth and the actual planet we live on and universe above us, then by now you realize God is for real. Jesus rose again from the dead, and you have a relationship in Christ to build. And to the naysayers, please conserve your energy, since I won't respond as I learned is best after a 17-year journey of faith.
There it is. That is incredible. Coming right up on it.
Gonna come right underneath it. Look how big that is.
Hey, you can kind of see the areas where it like cascaded down.
Yeah. I mean, literally looks like water just came right down there. Wow, to see all these sights here is amazing.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome to go up to. The people quarreled with Moses and said, "Give us water to drink." Then the Lord said to Moses, "Go out in front of the people. Take with you some of the elders of Israel, and take in your hand the staff with which you struck the Nile, and go. I will stand there before you by the rock at Horeb. Strike the rock, and water will come out of it for the people to drink."
It is huge. I mean, from the bottom, it seemed like there's no way you could go in between it. But the closer you get, it's like, oh, it's a massive amount of room going in between where the rock split is. Wow, just kind of following the waterfall trail.
One of the things for us is like when you come to these places, we've, traveled to many holy places around the world. And, from Israel to John, his cave in Patmos. And when you're there, one of the things that I do at least is I always imagine like what it would have been like right there, right during that time. The heat that they would have been feeling, all the things of nature, like all the senses come alive. When you're reading it, you can imagine and you imagine in your mind. But then when you're actually here, you can you can feel the heat. You can hear the sounds of the desert and what it must have been like, when they were complaining to Moses that they had no water, saying, "Have you brought us out into the desert to die of thirst?" Because they've just come from the oasis, and now you're here, and then the rock is struck and pours out this water. So you're seeing miracle after miracle. It's just incredible. You just think about how it would have been, when boom, that happened, and here it is.
So it's right at the spot. You can really see the cut right through it. I mean, it just towers above you where the crack actually goes. You just see it just way up there. Struck it, bang. Just made our way through the crack here. Just look at the size of it. I mean, this is over an arm length. There's a little like kind of trailway that goes through. You really kind of also see how the water, pours down. It's very evident on the front. This is like you also see kind of stream patterns going all the way down from the side as well too. Almost like a little cleft there. I mean, it's something to see. And it just stands like over this whole valley. It's thousands of years ago. Incredible.
That's the altar built in dedication to the victory over the Amalekites. You can see it really good from up here. Heading to the altars, and which can still be seen, and you can see the rocks stacked up along here, which is really close. You can see the split rock behind us, and then these are the altars to honor God for the win over the Amalekites, where Moses was on the side of the hill watching the battle, and as his arms were raised,
as long as Moses held up his hands, the Israelites prevailed. But whenever he lowered his hands, the Amalekites were winning. When Moses' hands grew tired, they took a stone and put it under him, and he sat on it. Aaron and Hur held his hands up, one on one side, one on the other, so that his hands remained steady until sunset. So Joshua overcame the Amalekite army with the sword. And Moses built an altar and called it, "The Lord is my banner." He said, "Because hands were lifted up to the throne of the Lord."
Wow. That's incredible. What is this? Channel?
it's like a channel for a waterway. I mean, you can clearly see it.
Yeah.
And this would have just been flowing water all the way out of here.
And then do a reverse.
Yeah. And then take a look here. You can see the rock. It's incredible.
That's just so obvious is the water. It looks like water just spilling out of it.
Yeah, all the way up.
Wow.
This is incredible. So where would you have millions of people have to be?
Wow.
Look at that valley.
Yeah.
Here, look at this. You see that riverbed drains all the way out, and then look down there. You see that?
Yeah.
You see that, and then it flows right on through that whole valley, and that would have just been filled with the Israelites. So that is up there, which I'm pointing to, is the Neom ski resort. And believe it or not, the ski resort that they're trying to put in there, they're going to have to just put in tons of artificial snow because it's a very inhospitable climate here for winter sports. Right there, right next to it, looking down the mountain here, is the split rock of Horeb. So it's like really close. And hence the reason why you're seeing all this traffic coming in. You see like big rigs, construction camps, pretty much surrounding this whole area. You kind of find that at all these sites throughout Saudi Arabia. There's these huge projects that are undertaking. They're undertaking the Line, which is this massive mirrored complex. They have the ski resort. They have different places that they're doing here. So, no matter where you're kind of going in this region, you're encountering some massive construction. It's definitely like some of the last years that you'll be able to see this, where it's still in kind of its natural setting.
When the people saw that Moses delayed to come down from the mountain, they gathered around Aaron and said, "Come, make us gods who will go before us. As for this Moses who brought us up out of Egypt, we don't know what has happened to him." Aaron answered them, Take off the gold earrings that your wives, your sons, and your daughters are wearing, and bring them to me." So all the people took off their earrings and brought them to Aaron. He took what they handed him and made it into an idol, cast in the shape of a calf, fashioning it with a tool. Then they said, "These are your gods, O Israel, who brought you up out of Egypt."
We're right at the site of the golden calf, and you would have seen where the altar was. And we're going to take a look at these petroglyphs around here. And one of the things is you can see on this side here, where you're seeing it where people are dancing, really well preserved. Look here, okay. So you're starting to see the first imagery of things. And then in here, look at this. Look at how nicely defined those are. And then even this here, you can see there's probably trying to do some sort of preservation technique or take a cast of it. But you can see this done in the fashion of a bowl right along there. I mean, look at this. You actually see more as you get closer. You see the detail, how this one's kind of fainted right there. It's like almost to the side. And you see this here. There's another one. They're everywhere. They're in like nooks and crannies. They're underneath. You know, you can't even see all of them unless you come really close. And then you can see up there. And up there would have been the top altar. If you go up there and look, and you can see another one. Look at these two opposite here. You have one right here. Look at how defined that is. You can see one down below it as well too, one there. So these are like painted all along here. You see them here, you see them here. So there's so much archaeological evidence here that there was something very significant happening with bulls.
The amount of detail that's on these rocks and the paintings on these rocks, it's not like, oh, you know, I have to really struggle to see. It's like you really, really can see it. And it's very plain, and they're all over it. The whole side of it is just golden calf, golden calf, golden calf. Wow. And there's like, you'll see them on the top, you'll see them.
I know, look at right up there.
I know, they're everywhere.
It's like right there, those two.
I mean, yeah, it's just amazing.
And then you look up over here, and the darkened area up there is where Mount Sinai is. Three interesting things you can see right from this perspective here. You can see first the altar for the golden calf right in front of us here. Then you look upwards towards this first mountain, and there is one small cave. It's the cave of Elijah. And then right above that, you can see the blackened peaks there. That's the part where the cloud would have come down and Moses would have went up and met with God and brought down the commandments. Oh, look at this, right there. Take a look here. We're going up to this one. Look at that. There's one up here, right here. That's the backside of the bowl. And then there would have been something over here. One of the possibilities as well too, is with the golden calf, is you would have all these different altars. And as you see different religions around the world, they'll oftentimes take idols and they'll move them from like station to station. So they might have had all these different altars that were dressed up with it, and then moving the golden calf and moving it from altar to altar to altar.
Look at this. This is all just people dancing.
Petroglyph here, obviously a recurring theme here. Either people dancing, bulls, all around this whole valley area.
Now we're coming up here towards the mountain. If you can see right behind me there, large rock face, and then all just bulls with the horns. This is probably one of the more better quality ones.
Yeah.
Like this one in itself. If you see in Egypt, it's same exact way. You see the people underneath the calf and they're like worshiping it. You always see like groups of people before. You've seen that time and time with the Egyptian. Right here, have somebody underneath.
The Saudi officials have been asked, they're like, have you seen any of these other type of petroglyphs around here or anything like that? And there is no other evidence anywhere else in this area, in the land of Midian, where they were, you know, showing like the worship of cows like this.
I mean, it's really just prevalent. All this symbolism that they've put here. And this is going right up to Mount Sinai.